Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now finally we do have a new featured 6-star hero crystal, and in today's video, well, in this video, I'm just going to be going over every champion in this crystal and kind of giving my overall thoughts, whether I personally am going to be going for this one, how many crystals I'll open, and so on and so forth, and whether I think this crystal is worth it. So let's start. So obviously we do have the brand new featured champions, which is Captain America, Sam Wilson, Toad, Sauron, Captain Britain, Kraven, and Misty Knight. Overall, it's not the best selection of champions. Now, neither one of those champions, maybe with the exception of Captain Britain, which I personally really do not value all that highly, are completely awful. Misty Knight is not the greatest, but she does have some use, and she's actually quite potent in Alliance War defense, as we have found out, because mine already has gotten like 3 or 4 kills in, I don't know, less than a season, and that is a lot. Now we have Kraven, which some people absolutely love, but it's definitely an acquired taste. I personally do not put too much value in it, or at the very least think it's not necessarily a champion for me. Then moving on, Toad and Sauron are actually both the champions that I do want to get. I don't think either one of them is like exceptionally must-have champion. I, however, do think that Toad is a very good battlegrounds champion and can be decent for Alliance War defense, and Sauron's quite decent at it as well. Plus, there are some niche utilities that I'm looking for in the champions. Now we have Captain America Sam Wilson, which I do think is a utility powerhouse. Unfortunately, he is by definition a bit of a noodle hand. However, in today's climate, utility most of the time trumps the damage, so I'm personally still quite interested in champion. Now we have Blade for the first time ever, which is obviously something that I do look for. It's a fairly rare and new champion, which I would absolutely love to get, and so would majority of the other people. Then we have Dr. Doom, which is again, a champion that's always in demand. Anybody who doesn't have a Dr. Doom wants a Dr. Doom. Anybody who has a Dr. Doom unawakened wants to awaken him. So that's a great win there as well. Now we have Abomination Immortal, again, another amazing champion, great win. And then, unfortunately, it kind of starts to fall down. We have Luke Cage, which definitely has its uses, but it's not necessarily a champion you want to chase for 15,000 6-star crystal shards, nor is Morningstar. Morningstar has its uses, but again, realistically, you wouldn't be happy if you paid 5,000 extra shards for that. Now, Longshot is kind of like on a good, decent side. He does have some hardcore fans, and he definitely has plenty of use for battlegrounds as well. He can be quite good. Hull Obsidian, again, it's not bad by any means. Definitely also not, a count-breaking champion. Iron Man Infinity War, quite nice. Definitely has its uses. Mysterio, again, has its use. Ultron's amazing. Ultron's amazing. And then we have Invisible Woman, Electro, which are, again, kind of take it or leave it champions, to be honest. Electro especially. Carnage, a personal favorite of mine, but hardly the top meta-defining champion. Doctor Strange, again, in desperate need of buff. Heimdall, in desperate need of buff, even though he does have some value in Alliance for defense with the Unstoppable Armor tactic. Black Panther Civil War, again, has some value now because of Unstoppable Armor tactic. Psylocke, some people are hardcore fans, some not so much so, and then Vision Arcus. So overall, realistically, which champions I would consider to be, let's say, genuine duds? Maybe Black Panther Civil War, Psylocke, Heimdall, Doctor Strange. Let's leave Carnage out of it. Electro would be 5. Fine. Invisible Woman 6. Let's say Luke Cage 7. So overall, I do think that this is a very balanced crystal in terms that there are champions that are of the highest quality. Ultron is number 1, absolutely powerhouse, desirable champion. Immortal, Abomination, absolute powerhouse. Doctor Doom, absolute powerhouse. That makes 3 there. Then we have obviously the 6 new champions: Captain America, Sam Wilson, good. Toad, Sauron, Misty Knight. Another 3 champions, 4 champions that are good. So only have about 7 champions, 8 if you want to count in Blade there. Then we have about 8 that are middle of the pack and 8 that you really don't want. So the final consensus: do I recommend people opening all of their 6-star shards for this 6-star crystal? I don't think so. No. I do think when you do spend that premium of 5,000 shards extra, you want to have very good odds. Now, granted, basic crystals obviously do have much larger champion pool in it. So therefore, chances for any specific champion that you're looking for are significantly lower. However, you can afford 50% more of these crystals. And right now, champions are added in the 6-star basic at the same pace as they're added in a 5-star basic, which means that, you know, all of these feature champions are soon gonna go in the 6-star basics as well. If I do take a look at what's new tab, that's typically the place where they say who's been added. Champions crystal update. Icarus is the champion has been added. So after Icarus, we have who we have after Icarus. I know how we can find it. After Icarus, next champion getting added in like a week or two is going to be Craven. Next champion added, I believe it's Craven. No, wait, it's not Craven. It's not Craven at all. After, sorry, my bad. After Icarus, it should be Toad. So Toad should, is it Toad? Or is it Craven? I have a feeling it's Craven. Or Toad. Either way, these champions that are in 6-star feature crystal features will start getting added to the basic one. Now, I personally, obviously, did save up some shards. I do have some champions that I want in this crystal. And again, to go over them quickly, I would want a dupe on Captain America Sam Wilson, so I don't have to use 6-stone as an awakening gem, potentially. I want Toad and Sauron, so that's 3 champions. I wouldn't mind Craven as a new 6-star, so that's 4. Blade would make it 5. Vision Arcus first time dupe would make it 6. So there are, 6 champions that I do want from this pool. Most of the champions in the middle of this I don't particularly want. First time dupe on Doctor Strange, I guess, would be nice for the silver stars. But other than that, I don't really need much of this crystal. So what I will do is I will open how many I can get here? About 8, 9 of them. I believe I can get 9. So I'm going to open 9 6-star feature crystals. We can see if I get any of the champions that I want. But after that, I will pretty much immediately start saving for the next crystal. Because in the next crystal, which is going to be 100 days, it's going to take a while. So it's going to be 3 months. So it's going to be July or something. But in the next crystal, we're already guaranteed to have in Omega Sentinel, Black Cat, and Scorpion, which are all 3 champions, you know, I would like to have. So for what it's worth, if you are of the patient type, this might be the crystal that kind of pass on, because it's balanced. It's not an awful crystal, but it's definitely not overly attractive crystal either. So those are my thoughts overall. Let me know what you guys think about this crystal. Will you be opening any of these? And I will catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the